Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my collection of storage options that I have for my traveler's notebooks and folios. Over the years, I have collected a number of traveler's notebooks and leather folios to use with my journals and my planners and my bullet journal. Over time, I realized that not only am I collecting leather covers, but I'm also collecting little bags or pouches that I use to store my leather covers in. We'll start off with the more obvious ones, and that are those bags that come with leather covers or traveler's notebooks that I purchase. This is a bag that you get every time you purchase a traveler's notebook or folio from Chic Sparrow. Out of my collection, this is the one that I have the most of. It's a plain beige bag. The material is very nice and soft and sort of fuzzy, so I like running my hands through these. And it's sewn here at the top, I guess to stop the fabric from fraying. This is a smaller one which came with my nano-sized traveler's notebook. So they do have different sizes depending on the size of the leather cover that you're getting. This one has shown the most use because I've put this in my bag. Sometimes I have my wallet in here, which is the traveler's notebook, and sometimes I just stick the wallet in my bag, and then this one ends up just kind of accumulating at the bottom of my handbag, which is why it's so rumpled up. But this one has the Chic Sparrow tag sewn at the bottom. And this is pretty much like a new condition one. I have a B6 folio in here, and I've just kind of tucked in the edges to match the shape of the folio, which is usually how I store these. The next company that I have dust bags from, or I call these dust bags by the way, is from Gillio. So here is the Gillio bag. It has a drawstring bag, which I really appreciate because you can keep it closed. And it's got the Gillio name on here. It's much easier to see on camera, but in person, the kind of imprint here is a lot fainter. So I can read Gillio, but it's really hard to read what the text is here. It's pretty cool that it's got like a little sparkle here in the imprint. So it's a nice brown. And this is the bullet journal that I'm in right now. And it's in Gillio Amica. And this is in the gold. I'm not sure though that this dust bag is for this Gillio, because I also have an A6 sized a poncho from Gillio, and this may be smaller. I'm not sure, but either way, it's a very nice fit for this one. So this last one is the last of the companies that come with dust bags, and this one is from Lady Falcon Travelers. So all of them came with a kind of blue fabric bag. It's a lot thinner than the other ones. And it reminds me really of like a pillowcase or a pillowcase fabric. It doesn't have a drawstring, and it is just kind of sewn in at the top like this. So this one is a big one because it holds my A5 traveler's notebook. And right now I'm using this as a journal. So I don't actually put this in the dust bag all the time, and because right now I'm using it, I just leave it on my shelf. But if I didn't need to, then I can put it in here. The next category is the most boring one, but it's the category of things that I use that aren't actually bags, but they work as storage. We have one here and two here. So these aren't actually bags. I would call them maybe a sleeve or something. So I'm going to take the stuff out of it. These are fabric sleeves that I get from packaging. If you have ever gotten a skincare set, then it might come wrapped in this. For example, I know that this one I got from a Clinique skincare set. It's not very thick, like you can see the translucency here, my fingers through the black fabric. And then this one is bigger. It's made of the same material, and it tends to pick up lint, or show lint, I suppose. You can see here, it's a lot fuzzier in here, but it still works as storage. This one is big enough to hold a wide-sized traveler's notebook. So the one I'm using right now to put in here, this one is by Soliloquy Leather, and it's got a moleskin in here. This one is shorter than the B6 folio that I put inside. So this one is from Stride Ridge, and it's the B6 folio. It's meant for nostalgia. I put it in like this. And even though it sticks out, it'll still work, I think, as storage. Now, if I had something smaller, like this is my Gillio Apunto trifold in the A6 size. So if I wanted to use this one as storage, this would probably work better. It just fit, and then there's this kind of flap over here where I can kind of tuck it in. And that would work as storage. But this one has its own dust bag. The Gillio, I mean. Lastly, we have another bag. This one, I don't know where it comes from. It's like a plaid material. But when I bought a traveler's notebook secondhand from someone, it came with this. And this one is also just sewn at the top, no drawstring. But it does work. It's a good size. And it fits my B6 folio. This one is from Sojourner. Next, we get to the most fun category of bags. And these are the ones that I've actually purchased over the years. These are all drawstring bags too. I didn't buy these for the purposes of storing my traveler's notebooks, but I ended up using them for that purpose. I got these maybe 5-6 years ago when I was on holiday in Hong Kong, so I don't really know where they're from. It was just a random store that I walked into. There's a tag here, but I don't know. I don't think I can pronounce that. What I really like about these is, of course, they have the cute little smiley face and the ninja face on them. And they have the drawstring, so this almost looks like ears, which I really like. And the bottom, you can see that there's some depth to this bag, but you can kind of stuff the bag. And then I used to put hair ties in here, and I would set it on my dresser, and it would just look really nice. It's really hard to show just like this when I'm filming. Now the thing about these are, it doesn't have the best quality fabric. I can feel that. Like you can see here, the fabric is fraying a little bit here, or what is it, the thread? This one right now is storing, I don't remember actually, but this one is storing my Lorite traveler's notebook. So this is the B6 wide size, and it really is quite wide, and I also had it a lot taller than usual, so it fits perfectly in here. Next up, we have these two really big drawstring bags. I like that they're drawstring too. These are both from the same company, and it's Daiso. So I got this from like a Japanese home store in my area. But Daiso is a Japanese brand. It's like a dollar store type brand. This one is made out of denim, and it's pretty big. It's pretty huge. And this one is made out of some fabric. It's not as soft as some of the other ones I had. But it still works. And this one has like a flower pattern on it. I like these because of their drawstring, and they're very roomy. They can fit a lot. And these can fit my A5s. This is a Filofax Saffiano, and it fits in here just fine. I don't usually put the A5 in here. I just set it on a shelf. But I like to know that it fits the A5. But this one is made out of denim, so it's a lot thicker, it's a lot more sturdier. It's not as a soft feeling because it's denim, but this would also work to fit A5s. The last two I have in my collection are these two drawstring bags. These are from the Ghost shop, and I left the tags here because I think that this tag here of these little bulldogs are so cute. Same with this one. I got this for the design, and I thought that it would be a better fit, seeing as how they were smaller. But sometimes they're a little bit too small for what I want. It has the cute bulldog here and these little bulldogs here. And these remind me of those Japanese snacks, the koala ones. Now they're in dog format. So I think that's really cute. This one will fit a B6, but it is a rather tight fit. I'll take out my B6 folio again. I can put it in just fine. I can close it, but it doesn't close, the drawstring doesn't go all the way closed because it's a little bit too short. But if I were to put something in here like this Gillio Amica, you would think that it would fit just looking at the size, but it doesn't, just because it's a little bit too narrow here. and this clasp gets in the way. So I could try, but it is a very tight fit. The way that I'm using this right now is not to store any leather covers. This is from Kobo. It's the Kobo Libra H2O, and it's just like a e-reader. So it's pretty small. It's like the same height as an A6, and this is wider than like a B6. It's a B6 folio. It doesn't fit in here, but it's shorter. And so this one ended up being a very nice fit for the Kobo. I can pull it closed like this. This one is the smallest one. The only thing I can fit in here is this Field Notes cover from Popov Leather. You can put it in here like this, but it almost just sticks out and I can't really close it. If I were to take this with me in my bag, because that's what I'm thinking of using this for, then I could at least use this as a protective cover for it and just leave it like that. And so that's my small collection of bags and small pouches that I use to store all of my leather covers in. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.